Good morning. Let us continue our topic chapter. We have started the transportation, we have seen the roadways. Now, next topic we'll start the railway. As I told you in this chapter, most of the question comes that is advantage and disadvantage of all the transportation, all the mode of our transportation. The question comes either for 2 marks or 3 marks. 3 marks means 3 points. So we will learn mainly the three advantage and three disadvantage of our railways. We also see how the railway is totally different from airways or waterways or roadways. We will see how it is totally different from all other means of our transportation. One by one we will see. you know The railway started in the 1853. The first railway was started from Mumbai to Thane during the British period, and before the 150 years ago. Now we having one of the dense railway network in the world. In the India, the places mainly which is a densely populated area or the industrial area, there this network is a very dense. Like in the northern plain area where the population is very high, two important states, UP and Bihar, West Bengal, very densely populated region. Here the dense network of railways are there. Also the industrial area like Chota Nagpur, Pettu region, the Maharashtra region, Gujarat region, there is also, because of the industrial region, a dense network of a railway is there. For the industry, all the bulky goods are taken till the industry, and also the produced goods is taken from the industry to market, and for that the railway is very important. All this area having a very dense network of a railway. Now we will see the advantage of our railways, how the railway having its importance. When we talk about the advantage of a railway, almost all the bulky goods are carried by the railway. The bulky goods cannot be taken by the road, On the road it was carried by the trucks, and the trucks are generally not allowed to move during the daytime. Most of the trucks move on the road during the night only. But the railway, it carries all the bulky goods from one place to another place. These bulky goods consist of all the heavy materials like coal, iron. All this material was taken till the industrial region, and in the industry whatever the finished product was there, that was taken to market. So the bulky goods, whenever the bulky good was carried from one place to another place, it is always done by the railway only. And also the railway, the large, compared to the trucks, the large amount of this bulky good is taken from the railways. The second important feature of the railway is it takes a large number of passengers together. In the bus, the limited numbers from somewhere till 50 to 55 passengers only can travel at once. But in the railway, the large amount of passengers can sit and they can travel together. This features makes a railway different from the roadways. And also, the long journey, like from Uttar Pradesh, when you have to move to the Mumbai or to the Kanyakumari, the roadways, you cannot use the buses. But the railways, you can very easily, very comfortably, you can move from the UP to Kanyakumari. So the long journey also, it carries the bulky passenger. It is very important for the long journey. The railway is also important in the many places where the underground railway system, the metro was popular, like in the Calcutta, like in the Delhi. The metro was underground railway system was there. This metro is fast mode of a transportation, which is very useful for the very small distance, and it is also cheaper from the bus journey, from the road journey. On the road we having a very densely traffic jams are there, very common things are there. But the railway, this metro railways, because it is an underground construction, does not faces this jam facility, so it saves your time and also it saves your money. The underground. Now one more facility was there of the railway. These days the super fast trains like Shatabdi and Rajdhani Express was there. This super fast trains also save your time, and also it travels a long distance in the very less time. The railway is also very important for the industries, for the settlement of industries. Whenever we set up an industry, we need the raw material like iron, coal, limestone, magnesium, all these everythings are needed. And this railway is very important for the development, for the carrying all this raw material till the industry. It is also very important for the providing the employment for the people. Many people are employed in the railway. It is one of the largest sector of a government for the employment. It also helps for the traveling of the labor from one place to another place. It also facilitates people move from one place to another place for their job, for the search of a job. Laborers generally they move. So it also helps, either it gives the employment to many people or it helps for the employment in the people. It also becomes very important during the time of a famine. The things are taken from one place to another place. The large amount of food supply and all the thing was taken from one place to another place. It is also the accidents compared to the air or the road. The accidents are very less in the railway. Generally, it occurs due to the human negligence only. The accident occurs. The less accidents are there in that case of railways. It also very important for the national integrity, because during the wartime, even during the peacetime also, the armed forces they move from one place to another place with all the bulky goods. It was done by the railway only. So it also helps in the national unity of the country. Drawback, now we'll see the disadvantage of a railway. The first biggest disadvantage of a railway, it needs a large amount of money. It needs a large for the manufacturing of a railway tracks, for the making of a coaches, hinges. It is very much expensive. It takes a lot of money, so it was very much expensive. The second drawback is it does not provide your door-to-door service like the roadway provides. When you have to go from one place to another place, till the railway station you have to go, you have to take help of the road. You cannot fully depend upon the railway. From your house to railway station you have to depend upon the roadways. It also, the timetable of a railway is also not facilitate for the individual needs. It does not go where in it does not goes runs with the individual needs. The particular time was there, but particular timetable was there, in which only the railway moved from one station to other station. So it does not go to your own wish. The shorter distance, for the shorter distance the railway is not very important. Generally it was for the long distance only. It involve a much time and labor in the booking, because of the many times you won't get the ticket, you won't get the booking of the railway. That is also one of the greatest drawback of a railway. The railway is also not well developed in the rural area, and mainly in the village side it is not well developed. The people from the village they have to move till the city for the railway station. So there also it is not well developed. So this is all about your railway. You have to learn about the advantage and disadvantage of a railway. Thank you very much.